We've been contacted by Anna, a local resident of Orange. She's having some paranormal activity in her home, she believes, so we're just going to go there and do the first assessment. Oh, come Anna. Phil from X-Rail, come to have a look at your house. Cool. In Anna's house, we're just going to have a discussion about the activity that she feels is going on here, and we'll do the baseline sweep of her home. So Anna, you contacted us on Facebook.
Yep.
You've been following us.
Yes.
So thanks for that.
Quite a while now. So.
Yeah, you're one of the first ones,
Yeah.
I think. So how long have you been in this house for?
Since just after Christmas.
Okay. So we're just heading the 1st of February today.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, a month and a half or something.
Yep.
All right. And did you feel something was here as soon as you walked in, or what was your feeling?
There was
how
a
do you
very
know?
sort of negative feel about the place, to the point my mum actually bought something back from China from her trip, which was supposed to ward off evil, and stuck it up in my dining room because she felt the same sort of negativity about the house. And I think it was more once the boards were taken down from around the windows, the negativity sort of left. But I've noticed there's sort of been a few other little bits and pieces going on even after that. So, and cupboard door opening in the middle of the night, and there's no way it was open before I went to bed, because I wouldn't be able to get to my bedroom if that linen cupboard door was open.
Okay.
My daughter, who's 16 months, I was sort of babbling away to someone in her cot, and she's quite obviously sort of making some sort of interaction with them, whoever it is. But
so she's when she's doing that, is she quite entertained? You think, is she giggling?
She seems to be giggling and laughing. At first, I thought she was dreaming.
Yeah.
And sort of towards when we first moved in here, it was more waking up and crying, like quite obviously scared. But that's since stopped, since the sort of negative feeling, whatever's happened, has left after. Because I sort of tried to ask them to leave, and that, this is mine and my daughter's house now.
Yeah.
But somebody, I'm assuming, is still hanging around, quite possibly. So, yeah, but she seems to be quite entertained by whoever it is.
Okay, so the cupboard, we'll have a look at that cupboard and see if it's level. Has your sleeping pattern changed since you've moved here?
Not really. I've sort of always had a bit of insomnia, but I have noticed that I can't really get to sleep until sort of about 2-3 o'clock, which, funnily enough, is when my daughter wakes up and starts talking to whoever it is. So.
Okay. All right then. Anything else you want to share with? Anything else concerning you of this place?
Not really at the moment.
No.
Now that the negative sort of feelings lifted a bit, but every now and then I still sort of get there's someone standing in the hallway feeling, but that's usually again late at night. So.
All right. So you're sensitive to spirits. Have you been in a place before that's got a ghost?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up in a house with a ghost, so.
All right. Yeah. Okay. In that place where you were, did you interact with that spirit?
Yes, as a child I did. She actually answered the telephone once. So.
All right, so it was a female?
Yes.
You saw the female?
Yes. I didn't actually see her.
Yeah.
But my mother seems to think that maybe I had when I was younger. She used to say I used to talk about an old lady sitting at the end of my bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she answered the telephone?
Yes.
What's the go there?
My mum's friend had actually rung up to see, to check on her and to see if she was home. And my mum had thought me or my sister had answered the phone on the extension line. And when she's actually checked to see where we were still in our room. And so she's picked up the other end of the phone to see if whoever was there was still there. And my mum's friend actually said that he'd been talking with her mother on the phone. And my mum told him that her mother wasn't there. And he said, well, I was talking to an elderly lady, and she explained to him that there was no elderly lady at the house, and he became quite concerned, obviously, because somebody had obviously answered the telephone. So, yeah.
Wow, that's a first. I haven't heard of that one before.
Yeah. First, I sort of thought off, Mum, it's a bit of a far-fetched story myself,
yeah, right.
But.
And that was the landline.
Yeah. I sort of thought, maybe it was one of those missed connections sort of things, but apparently Mum insists there was nothing wrong with the phone line. So
We'll go and have a look at that cupboard.
Yep.
And then me and Chris will just walk around and do the baseline sweep.
Yep, not a problem. I tend to find it open the morning when I'm getting up.
Okay.
And as you can see, there's no way it can be open before I go to bed because I can't get into my room. It's on the other side, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
So can I just get you to shut it?
Yep.
And we'll just see if it naturally does pop open in a way. So do you normally do that?
Yeah, I normally have it mostly fully
All right,
shut,
so let's do the old rattle. The bolt, the barrel is going through the little space there. So you never heard that rattle?
Only on occasion, but again, I usually sort of think that could be a wind-related thing or something.
Yes. All right, so I'm going to just leave the door ajar and just see if naturally it pops open. If it's if it's not level. Looks pretty level from looking up here.
Yeah.
I'll bring it out a bit more. Okay, I'll open a bit more to see if it... Naturally, it's shut then.
Yeah.
Okay,
So it has to go back the other way, not this way more.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Yeah, look, okay, so the... So I sort of found a balance point there, but no, it's still wanting to shut.
yeah.
Okay. I'll say that's wind at the moment, but it's not moving this way.
No.
So, all right, that's a bit bizarre.
Yeah, again, I think a lot of the lighting issue in here is because of the trees out the front. But
Yes.
this is sort of the only room that I really sort of still feel a bit iffy in overnight. So
Okay.
yeah, and it's more. I get the sort of feeling from up here when I'm lying in bed. I can see sort of up to here.
Yeah, just basically just walk around, Anna, and
Yep.
keep looking at it, and if it changes, let me know. But there's no sound, it's just going to be a flash. So every room's got static electricity.
Yeah.
All right, well that's the baseline sweep done now. We'll go and do the spirit box session. What I'm going to do, Anna, I'm just going to put this in the little here, put the sound recorder near it. Okay, so we're just going to do a creative visualisation, Anna. I like doing this because I like to start and have a finish with these sessions. So an easy creative visualisation is that we see a door above our heads. Alright, so let's visualise a door above our head. And the guides are at the side of the door. And they're going to regulate and monitor what comes and goes in that area of communication. The door's opening. I'm opening the portal of any communication to spirits that are in this house. You can communicate with us by coming close to this machine and using your thought to speak. Can you say any numbers for me? Any numbers? Come closer. You've got no reason to be fearful. Is there a spirit in this home? Please tell us your name. Are you a woman? Are you a man? you die in this house? Who was that man who was just speaking? Come closer. Come on. What I'm going to do, I'm going to change the bandwidth to AM. I'll keep hold of it. I'll get you to open the door, and then we'll see what happens, what is said then. What is the child's name in this room? What is the name of the woman that lives here? Oh, I'll turn this off now. Just get to hold that for me. Suss that out later. Alright. Okay, we've got the part 2 happening. It's going to ask a simple question. What are you? No response. If there's any spirits in this home who want you to come close to us, mean you no harm. You're not to harm us.
Orange.
We are in Orange. The suburb is called Orange, and it just said Orange.
What are you doing here?
True.
True. So, question mark.
Date.
Get a headache. Are you grounded here?
Details.
I've never seen a yes or a no on this machine.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, I'll turn that off. Alright, and of course we've just opened a, looks like we don't know what the spirit box said, but even though looks like nothing obvious has come through and said get A or get out or whatever, we'll still do that closing ceremony, ritual at the door, okay? The door above our heads, the door above this house, we wish to close. Our guides will send back any spirits that came through back to where they came, and they are not to harm any of us or to follow us home. How often do you wake up and the door's open? Like, in a week?
In a week. It's been, so the first week I was here, it was almost every night. It happened almost instantaneously the night I moved in. So I'm assuming it was sort of happening before I moved in here, before that. But after sort of the sort of feeling of negativity had sort of lifted a bit from the house, it sort of became every 1 or 2 nights.
Okay.
And then sort of in the last week it's died down again to sort of maybe once.
Right.
I think since contacting you it's only been the once, and then I think this morning as well. So.
Right, well thanks Anna for letting me and Chris in.
Yep.
And we'll be in touch.
Not a problem. Thank you.
Thanks Anna. Well thanks heaps Anna for letting us into your home. That's what I do in my local area. If you have an issue with, it could be a spirit, you don't know what's going on in your home, what's causing a certain phenomena that you feel is paranormal, well you can contact me and I'll grab a crew member and come around and do what you just saw. I didn't worry about doing the insight stage where I take a medium or a sensitive to the area, because I feel that Anna had the situation under control. The place was locked up before she moved in due to security, so there was no light going in, the air was not circulating, And if there was a trauma or something that caused someone to pass away in this home in the past, well, that can actually increase the energy of that and the focus of that if it's a dark, gloomy, damp place. So I do feel that there was a spirit there, by the sounds of things from what Anna had told us, and the spirit box. The spirit box session was interesting because it pointed towards a woman called Kylie or Carly that had died in that location. I feel personally that woman has died in that location. It doesn't mean that that spirit is anchored there. Anna's done the right thing. She's pulled down the boards, let the light in, let air through. She plays music. She brings happiness into the area.